they're hoping that you get exhausted by the processes and the procedures that they ask you to jump through.
What's the single most important thing a person needs to do in the first 48 hours?
So the denial letter will explain the reasoning for the denial. And the single most important thing is to understand what the next step is. And the next step is going to be you have 180 days typically to do an appeal back to the insurance company. And that this is really your one and only shot, because if you ever have to go to court, the judge is just going to be looking at the appeal and the other materials in the file. So understanding like how big a task that is. And then in my view, talking to somebody like me, and there's plenty of good lawyers around the country like me, who can explain this process and perhaps take it over for you, because you are already sick, unable to work. They're hoping that you get exhausted by the processes and the procedures that they ask you to jump through. So that's their game, in my view. But I'm biased. Again, I see the denials.
So if I get this thing, I say, okay, I got 180 days. I'm gonna set it aside here on my desk. 60 days go by, 120 days go by. I say, I still got time. What's the problem with, that sort of thought process?
Yeah. So
and do you see that?
So yes, it's like you waited 3 months and now you're calling me. And the problem is that a well-done appeal is going to first look at the claim file, which you're entitled to get for free in these cases. And most people don't even realize that. The claim file will tell you all about the internal thinking of the insurance company, what doctors they had look at your claim, and basically what their objections are to the claim. So knowing like what you need to address, number one. Number two, doing background research on the doctors the insurance company has hired. For example, in one case where the insurance company doctor said, stress does not cause heart attacks, we said that sounds like medical BS, like what cardiologist would say that? And indeed, at the cardiologist's own website, like most of the website was devoted to reducing stress for your cardiac health. So things like that. And then the other is understanding what the rules of the game are for the insurance company and what the steps they have to jump through, and checking to see, did they jump through these steps? Have they done what they're supposed to do on time? So our appeals generally are, 50 to 200 pages, updated medical records, legal arguments, deep dive investigation into the insurance company doctors. And there's a deadline. So the longer you wait to start thinking about this, because they have 30 days to send you the claim file, so there's another 30 days, the harder it gets for somebody who's busy. Like those of us who are good at this are really busy, frankly. And then we have to wrap our arms around the evidence there and then rebut it.